Hope you're having a wonderful day. We are here to learn a new language, right? Great. This is a 30 days online intensive course to learn French. The objective of this program is to enable you to communicate with a French person fluently. So you might have found a lot of online courses on YouTube and other places, but how we are different from them. I'm not here to teach you the grammar alone or just colors or some flashcards. No. Our course is designed in such a way you will be able to talk fluently in French when you meet a person. That means we have created certain contexts based on our daily life, and there are a lot of examples, conversations, etc. Like all my viewers to like this video and subscribe, and if you have any doubt or any query or any request, please jot down in the comment section. I'll be replying you and I'll read all your comments and I'll reply back as well. So without further delay, let's learn the French language. And before we begin, we need to know what is French language? What is the scope of that? Why do we learn French? Where all this French is spoken? Is it really relevant to us, especially those who's living in India? Let's see. Learning one language is not enough in this sophisticated world, right? We all are aware about that. Even if you're very fluent in English and your native language, still there is a gap to know something new. That's when people go to learn new language, especially foreign languages. So it's highly recommended to learn new languages in your life. Coming to the French language. French language is one of the members in Romance language family, and it's spoken by 60 million people around the world as a first language and 202 million people as their second language, and many more million people are speaking French language as foreign language. There are a lot of countries having this French language as their official language, such as France, Belgium, Luxembourg, Canada. As you know, Canada has a state called Quebec, and this Quebec has French as their official language. The reason French is one of the popular languages and widely spoken across the globe. And French is one of the dominant and elite languages among all other languages in the world. French is the official language of many highly reputed organizations like United Nations, UNESCO, NATO, The Hague, the International Olympic Committee, the International Red Cross, the EU, and many more organizations. So you might have understood the popularity and the importance of knowing French language. Any one of my viewers want to get a job in such organizations, it's must to know the French language. A good French and little bit understanding of French culture, you're highly demanded in the job market of India. There are hundreds of and thousands of BPOs, MNCs, and reputed companies. They need people who knows French and their culture. There are more than 25 embassies in India who want French knowing officials in their embassies, and they are highly paying jobs. Nowadays, a lot of people are preferring to learn French, so there is a huge demand of French trainers and teachers. So if you're passionate about teaching, you have a huge demand in India to teach French language, and you will be get pretty much good salary also. If you're good at talking and writing, and if you're passionate about writing, interpretation and translation are good options for you if you know the French language, right? So translating into English and interpreting in English will give you tons of cash in your hands. And if you like to travel and explore the world, there is a good opportunity for you if you know French. That is, to become a tourist guide You go to a popular tourist destination in India or anywhere in the world, and you can work like tourist guides and you will get good salary. And last but not the least, if you know French, your CV is much better than other people who don't know French. I'd like to appreciate all of you that you have chosen French to learn, and you have come to the right place also. There are certain certifications you need to achieve in your French learning journey, such as DELF A1, DELF A2, DELF B1, DELF B2, the DELF C1 and DELF C2. It means the A-level degrees such as DELF A1 and A2 are the beginner level degrees certifications you can get. Then the B1 and B2, in French we will say ba and ba de. These two certifications, if you're passing in those two exams, it means you're qualified like a French graduate, French language graduate in the university. If you possess DELF C1 and DELF C2, you will be considered as highly proficient in French language, and you will be as good as the French native person. So that's all about for today. Tomorrow and next video we will be learning about how to learn French language, the certain tips and stages and system you need to follow to learn a new language. So I'll be describing about it tomorrow. If you follow that thoroughly and if you internalize those principles, your French learning will be very enjoyable and interesting. Thank you.